least I can share to the link.
Go
To,
ahead, sure.
I rather like get
This
to
is
the,
good.
at least we are on like the front. I will tell Narjan to send the YouTube link to her brother. I will see her. So Neljan will be at the back.
Business program products.
That's good that we moved this side. It's just meant to be.
It's better.
Yeah. Never next to the garage. Like they have green.
Sign up here, the music around.
I'll ask her to share my link to Facebook.
It's like sharing needles.
And I'm gonna focus when she is there, like. School of Business. There they are.
There's quite a lot. Ray should be here, my former student.
Ray?
Ray.
Oh, really?
I think his mom and dad are away.
Oh. So he's on the same class with Neljan, but he's on 4-year program.
Yeah. Well, he's already got a BA, so I'm not sure what he's. So he's working. He's like part of the agency.
There's Neljan. There's Neljan.
that tank behind her? Yeah.
Because you don't believe. And you're on the street where they sit down.
Just looking for Ray. He's small.
Oh, I see him on the TV. What's that? I see him on the TV. Where? Way back there. Yeah.
Oh,
Ray.
maybe he didn't attend.
Oh. Yeah, just didn't recognize him. That was like,
Maybe he did makeup as well.
no, Nelson said he's going to be here.
At least a YouTube, I can go to send the link to her. I send it the link. This is really good spot.
Blue hat is like the, oh, he went.
Thank you, Chalmers. Thank you very much. And welcome, graduates. You may be seated. Now it's my honor to invite Dr. Skip Dick of the Songhees Nation to bring words of welcome to these territories. Yep.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank goodness I'm not on Zoom. You know, that's a terrible feeling. You say good morning when you're talking to somebody on Zoom. That quiet. My goodness. So wonderful today. The sun is shining, etc.
Yeah,
My dear friends and relatives,
in you because
my traditional name is Lafiq, the name given to me by my family. So I know my land and know my people. And like your name, I can go anywhere in the world and know I belong somewhere. I just want to say special thanks to our institution, Motion College, for allowing this to happen. There's so many communities up and down Turtle Island that welcome their guests or welcome their canoes that are coming into their shores. And they're usually singing that song of either wartime or a peaceful song. Today, in contemporary times, our young ones are coming into our shore looking for that awesome thing called knowledge in a real good way. And it's happening so well. I want to make sure that we understand that our ways are not expecting you to take it on. We're just sharing with you how our people are. We want to make sure that we celebrate our young people when they leave home and some of them just for having fun. But today, you know, we have a special time celebrating these young people, clearing their way for their future. And we care so much about them. And that is what I really enjoyed about one big kudo for our institution here is I noticed after a few years that we have so many students. There's an analogy that I used to like to use, is that in the past, all our families would drive their children to school. Today, our young ones are running ahead of us. There's something that the instructors, the profs, and reinstilled in the young ones that there's really something about this thing called the awesome thing called knowledge in a real good way. And there's a really fond expression that I like to use in here, is that over the years, I've noticed that we've got more young people living in a way away from home, a home away from home. So the instructors have instilled some really extraordinary quality that the students want to stay and finish their diploma, etc. But with that, I want to say that we have a lot of people in Coast Surge walk into the territory and have a real wonderful day to the Irish
Thank you so much, Skip, for your welcome and for getting us started today. Your words and your presence are always so greatly appreciated here at your friend, your house. Thank you. Thank you very much. So next, I would invite you to please stand, if you're able, as we invite Brother Rick to perform a welcome song. Brother Rick.
our future, our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and then the throne. So this is for you, my brothers and sisters, for our families that are here, faculty and staff, all of your beautiful hard work that you all do. And for all of our brothers and sisters behind the scenes, all of your hard work to make this beautiful day happen. This is for all of you.
Well, thank you, Brother Rick. And if you're able, please remain standing as I invite Aidan Holt, a Camosun College student in the music program at the Victoria Conservatory of Music, to lead us in the singing of O Canada.
Yeah, no, Mike, it's a pretty powerful voice.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us.
combination of people who are here who care about the students we serve and the students who are leaving us today as graduates. So it just always makes me excited, and I'm thrilled to be taking part in it with you today. I would like to take just a minute to say thank you to Skip. I think we keep him for 4 ceremonies, so hopefully he's slipped out for a little bit of a break. But the elder Skip Dick is somebody who we value and treasure his advice and his guidance in our work together. I'd also like to acknowledge the various musicians who have supported us and our ceremony today. Scott and Benjamin, the drummers, Brother Rick, for your song and your prayer song today. Absolutely beautiful, and certainly Aiden for the anthem. I also, and this is just a bit off script, but it's interesting, every ceremony has a little theme to it. And so from the moment I arrived today, the first person I talked to was a mom who just flew in from the Yukon for her son's graduation. Then I talked to a few people in the audience who were parents who were here for their child who was graduating, and they're from the Yukon. So I just wondered if we could have all the Yukon folks stand up and wave. Let's see, I know where some of you are, so you can hand high. That includes students, just so you know. Now, I say that as an extension of our welcome to all of you, because we know that we have graduates who are from other countries and their families join us from graduation. So my recognition of our guests from the Yukon and students from the Yukon is a way of saying how much we appreciate all of your attendance here, whether you're coming to us from Yukon or from India or from Ontario. We're thrilled to have all of you with us today as part of the Camosun community. I'd like to take just a second to introduce the folks on the dais stage so you kind of know who's who in the zoo. My pleasure today is in introducing Scott Harris, who you already met. He is our college registrar. Next to Scott is Tanya Claremont, who is chair of the Camosun College Board of Governors. Next to Tanya is Dr. Elaine Trotter, who is the college's president. Next is Prince Solanki, who is the external executive with the Camosun College Student Society and not a member of the Royal Family. Then I'd like to introduce Dr. Todd Orliston, who is Executive Director of Aishwalaman, the Center for Indigenous Education and Community Connections. Next to Todd is Dr. Heather Del Bolano, who is the Acting Dean for the School of Access. Next to her is Pooja Gupta, who is the Acting Dean, the Acting Associate Dean for the School of Access. Next to Pooja is Ian Humphreys, who is the Acting Dean for the School of Business and Center for Sport and Exercise Education. And next to him is Carl Everett, who is the Associate Dean School of Business for the Center and also for the Center for Sport and Exercise Education. And just so you know, all of those acting positions were because one single person took a leave of absence at the college. So things, dominoes fall very broadly as we try to sort out those kinds of changes. Beyond that, and I laughed at the faculty earlier that the script says that I'm to gesture at the faculty, but I'm gesturing kindly and respectfully to say that we're joined by faculty from the various schools and departments who have graduates here today, and we will honor them further as the ceremony progresses, but we're thrilled to have all of you with us. I'd also like to acknowledge we have 2 special guests joining us today. We have Carrie Smart. There, she's waving in the front row. She is a counselor with the District of Oak Bay. And I believe we also have Dr. Teal Phelps Bonderoff, counselor with the District of Saanich. Is in the back? Okay. Hello back there. We're really pleased to have you with us to not only help us celebrate, but also for you to see the amazing work that is created here at Camosun College. And now, just a few things before we get started with today's events. Of course, this is a very special day for our graduates and for us. So we ask everyone to please stay until the end of the ceremony, out of respect for those whose turn on stage comes toward the end. As we wrap up our celebrations, we will have a special convocation video featuring some of our graduates from other ceremonies. And then there's also a reception just outside following the convocation, and we hope you'll stay for that. For friends and family who are unable to attend, this ceremony is currently live streaming on Camosun's YouTube channel at youtube.com/mycamosun. A big hello and welcome to all those people who are joining us from other parts of the world. We have students joining us from more than 80 different countries across the world, as well as across Canada. So we're happy when people can join us, but equally as happy when they take time to watch the student we're recognizing today receive their recognition. A last request is that you ensure your cell phones and other electronic devices are muted. We appreciate that. And then I get to ask Tanya Claremont, Chair of the Camosun College Board of Governors, to bring greetings on behalf of the board and on behalf of the Honorable Lisa Baer, who is Minister of Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills. Tanya.
Good morning, everyone, distinguished guests, honored faculty, staff, and graduates of the Camosun class of 2024. Miigwech to Dr. Skip, who I saw was making his way out, for welcoming us and beginning this ceremony in such a good way. As a visitor to these lands for over 20 years, I have come here as a student myself at the beginning. I've always felt welcomed by the local nations. My name is Sandy Claremont. I am Temiagama Anishinaabe from the Tamagami First Nation in Ontario. I work at the Victoria Native Friendship Centre as the Director of Community Action and Learning. And on behalf of our Camosun College Board of Governors, it is an honor to be here to celebrate a momentous occasion and to recognize the outstanding achievements of each and every one of you. Equipped with the knowledge and skills gained during your time at Camosun, I have no doubt that success awaits each of you. You are leaders, innovators, you are change makers of tomorrow. The world eagerly awaits your contributions. Your time at Camosun has been shaped by our dedicated faculty and staff, who each helped you along your journey. They have been your mentors, challenging you to think critically, encouraging you to explore new horizons, and giving you the skills needed to take the next step. We hope you will remember these skills and lessons and apply them as you pursue your goals. Whether you're entering the workforce, starting a new career, or pursuing other post-secondary education, perhaps continuing your studies here, stay connected and know you always have a place at Camosun. The Camosun Board of Governors wishes you all the best in your next steps. Congratulations, graduates. I'm also now pleased to introduce a special video message from our Honorable Lisa Baer, the Minister of Post.
On behalf, I saw that.
I think this is back. So you got the expedited version of this ceremony. So consider yourself well blessed on this one. Thank you so much to Tanya and also to Minister Baer for their words of encouragement and congratulations to them. I'm going to try that one on future ceremonies and see how we do. And now I have the privilege of welcoming Camosun College President Dr. Lane Trotter to the podium to say a few words on behalf of the college. So please help me welcome Dr. Trotter.
I suspect I'm going to have to stay on script or I too will be muted. So John, thank you very much. Good morning, graduates, family, friends, honored guests, faculty, and staff. Today is a day of celebration and triumph as we come together to honor your outstanding accomplishments. On behalf of the entire college community, congratulations to each and every one of you for reaching this milestone in your educational journey. As we gather here to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, I'd like to highlight those who have been instrumental in getting them to where they are today. On behalf of the entire college, I want to thank all of those who have lent their support to help our graduates, this fantastic group of graduates, get to the finish line. Thank you to our faculty and staff at Camosun College who have helped shape our graduates through the dedication to their education and success. We also want to thank the Camosun College Foundation and the generous members of our community who have contributed to establish scholarships and bursaries. Their support has been pivotal in making this day a reality for so many students. We also acknowledge the personal support networks of each of today's graduates. Whether it is the uplifting presence of family members, the understanding and love from spouses and partners, the unwavering encouragement of parents, or the support and dedication of friends, each of these individuals have played an invaluable role in shaping the success of our graduates. Now let's all come together for a round of applause to celebrate all those who have helped our students, our graduates, be here today. Graduates, as you begin the next step on your journey, you carry with you not only the skills and expertise gained at Camosun College, but also the invaluable relationships developed during your time here. Embrace the opportunities that await you with confidence, knowing that you have the power to make a meaningful impact. In this rapidly evolving world, innovation and adaptability are key. Continue to nurture your curiosity, embrace lifelong learning, and remain open to new perspectives. Your education at Camosun has equipped you with the tools to navigate the complexities of the modern world and contribute to building a brighter future for each other as well as society. At Camosun College, we believe in the power of doing good work together. We know the impact we create is not only dependent on the efforts of our institution, but on the collective dedication of our alumni as well. Congratulations to you, Camosun College alumni. Know that your hard work has positioned you to make meaningful, impactful contributions in your respective fields. On behalf of the college, congratulations again. We are excited and honored to have been part of your amazing journey. Get out there and make yourself and the world proud. Now, it is my pleasure to ask Prince Solanki, the external executive representative from the Camosun Student Society, to say a few words on behalf of the Student Society. Prince.
You said 8 speakers.
Thank you, Dr.
There are
Trotter.
10.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm honored to speak to you on behalf of Camosun College Student Society. Today is an incredible day of celebration, achievement, and excitement. And I'm so proud to be able to stand here with you all to commemorate the long-awaited completion of our credentials. During our time at Camosun, we didn't just gain knowledge and skills to pursue what we want, we also grew as people. The friendships we've built, the support we have given and received from one another, and the guidance from Camosun staff and faculty have all been a huge part of our success. Today, as we celebrate our achievements, let's also recognize the responsibility that comes with our education. We've been equipped with knowledge, skills, and a sense of social consciousness. It is our duty to go out there and make a positive impact in the world. Whether it's through further education, joining the workforce, or completion to the communities in meaningful ways. Let's always remember the values of empathy, compassion, and collaboration. Before we get to the exciting part and all get to finally cross the stage, I want to thank you all on behalf of Commotion Class of 2024, the incredible faculty and staff who have helped us get here. They supported, challenged, and believed in us, and for that, we are all grateful. Remember that life is a journey and try to enjoy it. Take risks, explore, but remember to stay true to yourself. Congratulations, Class of 2024. Thank you.
Who would ever have believed that Prince was nervous? He did pretty well. Thank you, Prince. It's now time to recognize the graduates. Now, graduates, just before we start, Scott Harris, this good-looking man here, is going to join me in demonstrating how we cross the stage.
Rehearsal.
Every year, as much as
They're doing rehearsal.
good directions, it's confusing. There are a few things that are going on, and everybody's nervous. So we ask for everybody who's in blue or black to pay attention to us carefully. So as you line up, you come up the ramp, and so Scott is now student Harris. He's Scott. So when he comes up, he has a card, and he hands it to his dean. I'm that, so I'm Dean X. Now, at that point, if his name is difficult to pronounce, you can throw it in and say, my name is actually pronounced whatever. So you have a chance to sort of try to help us get it right.
Practice.
So the card is handed to me. At this point, the dean will say the name of the student. In this case, Scott Harris. Now you can't see this, but where Scott is standing, there's a yellow X. That means it's a spot for the student to stop, and family can take pictures, the student can wave, they can do whatever they please, really. And it's a chance to make eye contact with the audience. Then you will, once your name is called, you move forward to the next yellow X, which is where Scott is going now, and stand there. And you'll have to pretend this is the case, but the president and the board chair will be standing there giving Scott, the student, his credential and shaking hands, and family will be scurrying at the front of the stage, or in front of the stage, taking pictures, being careful not to block the view of other people, of course, and all of that will be going on, and then Scott is whisked off the stage to the huge hugs and screams of the faculty who have taught him during his time as a student. So it's a chance for the faculty who are on stage to really make a fuss over the students that have been over the past year. So does that make sense? So the photographer will try to capture a picture of each graduate, so remember to smile, also for your family. And then remember, we will be presenting graduates by program area, and so with that, you can get rid of me as I introduce Dr. Todd Ormiston, Executive Director of Ashwaubenon, and the Center for Indigenous Education and Community Connections to please come forward and present the graduates from this area. Todd.
Wasa yete chukuya lagi docha nami goddess cheese. It's good to see you all. My traditional name is Nukli, which means new beginnings. I heard John earlier speak to the people here from the Yukon. I'm from Mayo and Ross River in the Yukon on my mother's side, and from Alaska on my father's side. I'm from the Wolf Clan, and I'm really honored to be here today. I stand here before you with our incredible staff and faculty within Aitsqualuan Indigenous Education and Community Connections to celebrate and acknowledge the invaluable contribution of Indigenous education at Camosun College. I often say that Indigenous education is not just a program or a course. It's a profound commitment that Camosun College has made to honor, respect, and uplift Indigenous knowledges, cultures, and communities. We've seen that so far today, right from the beginning. One of the most remarkable aspects of Indigenous education here at Camosun College is the diverse range of programs offered. Today we are honoring programs from the Indigenous Studies Diploma, the Indigenous College Prep Certificate, and our new Indigenous College Indigenous Community Wellness Program. These programs provide a comprehensive and holistic approach to learning. They not only equip students with academic knowledge, but also foster a deep understanding of Indigenous histories, traditions, and worldviews. It is my honor and pleasure to present the 2024 graduates of Aitsqualuan, the Center for Indigenous Education and Community Connections. In the certificate for Indigenous Community Wellness, Lorna Bartleman. Amanda Elk. Catherine Gervais. Joseph Jones. Harmony LaCoy. Chelsea Mills. Anne-Marie Van Dibber. Raymond Williams. Yvonne Perron. For the certificate in Indigenous College Preparatory, Jade Trujillo. For the Diploma in Indigenous Studies, Victoria Boomer. Doreen Scow. McKenna Wheaton. Last but not least, Mercedes Williams. Members of the Dias Party, distinguished guests, honored faculty, Camosun staff, and graduates, may I present the Aichqualawan Center for Indigenous Education and Community Connections 2024.
It's a school where we meet you where you're at and we help to get you where you want to go. We have students in our English language development program. We have students in our employment training program. We have students in education and career training program. And we have students doing upgrading in English, math, and science. And all of these students are moving on to exciting new things, whether off to work or into other college or university programs. And we are incredibly proud of their resilience, their hard work, and we're so pleased to celebrate them today. For students who are completing a certificate in fundamental upgrading, we have Huda Al-Rashadat Abaziz. And a certificate for English for academic purposes for Nazad Shamiri. We have Vitalia Atamani. Maria Estrada. English for academic purposes, we have Maki Farmer. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Bruna Fleck. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Olga Karachev-Ziga. And with a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Senia Kavpak. And with a certificate in English, basic English as a second language, we have Min Bond. And with a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Tina Lee. And with a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Even Martel. And with a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Isha Nazir.
Get a good picture with the president.
And with two certificates, we have Patricia Morales-Leon. She has a certificate in educational and career planning and a certificate in English for academic purposes. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Jihan Nefsi. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Hannah Nestreva. And with a certificate in for academic purposes, we have IT Wang. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Saad Raza. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Anna Rojo. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Shimsa Someya. And with a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Maria Vargas Marquin. And with two certificates, we have Maria Yeliseva. She has a certificate in education and career planning, and she has a certificate in English for academic purposes. With a certificate in English for academic purposes, we have Elham Zorhavan. With a certificate in basic English as a second language, we have Victoria Hebel. With a certificate in basic English as a second language, I have Charles Valdivieso Lara. With a certificate in education and career planning, I have Emily Schilling. And with a certificate in employment preparation earth gardening, I have Shala Kododari. We're looking at our certificate in employment preparation essential skills employment skills. We have Fatima Pakdel with a sector-specific employment customer service skills certificate. We have Aurelio Boomhauer with 2 certificates. One is a certificate in employment preparation earth gardening, and the other is a certificate in the Occupational Launch Community Leadership Program. We have William Dreyer. William has 3 certificates we are celebrating today. The Certificate in Occupational Launch Transition to Employment, and we have the sector-specific employment skills customer service training, and we have the sector-specific employment training farm-to-table food service. Now looking at Rylan Hoffman, he also has 2 certificates, a certificate in occupations launch transition to employment, and the sector-specific employment training customized employment training certificate. Liam Owen Wallace has 2 certificates. Certificate in employment. He has a certificate in employment preparation earth gardening and a certificate in employment preparation essential employment skills. From our certificate in occupational launch community leadership, we have Evan Sturdy. He has 2 certificates. One certificate is his occupation launch community leadership certificate, and the other is sector-specific employment training, customized employment training. We now have Sahil Rao, who has 2 certificates, one in sector-specific employment training, customer service skills, and the other is sector-specific training, farm-to-table food service.
So just